let's talk about this viral dashcam video of an incident that happened at the intersection of 5th Avenue Rizal Drive in Bonifacio, Global City, Taguig yesterday, where a black SUV ran a red light and rammed a woman crossing the pedestrian lane. And first, I have to warn you, the video is graphic. The victim, who was on her way to work, sustained wounds on her arms and legs, and up to now she says she is still unable to report to work because of the accident. Despite this, the victim agreed to not file a complaint against the SUV and driver anymore, on the condition that he will pay for her medical expenses. But plot twist, Senator Raffy Tulfo featured this case in his program Wanted sa Radyo and found out that the victim was not fully aware of the settlement that she agreed to. Take a listen.
Hindi ko po alam na areglo na po yun. Yung mga, nung after po kasi namin sa ospital, nagpunta po kami sa Traffic Bureau para po mag-file po ng police report. Initially po, akala ko po yun, compensation po, initial compensation doon sa nangyari sa akin, na kung gugustuhin ko pong magkaso, if after ilang araw po, maaari ko pa pong gawin yun. Yun po yung akala ko. Pero nang sinabi rin po sa Traffic Bureau tayo, no? Na yun na daw po yung areglo daw po.
So let's delve into this a little bit more. We have with us tonight Colonel Joey Goforth, Chief of Police of Taguig City. Good evening, Colonel. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, good evening, ladies, and thank you for having me on your show.
Colonel, you heard the soundbite of the victim. The police officer in charge who attended to this case, who made the woman sign the settlement, was he under you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what happened to that? What happened there?
Accordingly, the first responder on the scene are the BGC traffic and emergency medical teams. They were the first responder on the scene, and they acted swiftly by taking the victim to the hospital. It took them some time, because the incident happened at around 6:35 a.m. And it took them almost at least 5 hours to report to the traffic unit of Taguig City Police. And their presence at the Taguig Traffic Unit is simply to have the incident officially recorded. Now, my investigator said that he could not have that incident recorded unless otherwise both parties would execute an affidavit narrating the incident, and the driver of the SUV admitted that he ran over the victim. Now, as to the issue on the that Nicole signed a agreement which he fully did not understood, well, I think the discernment of what influenced the investigator to act on the agreement is that because of the presence of the parents, she was assisted by her parents at that time, and they are actually the ones who facilitated the affidavit and as well as the settlement. Now, the father, there was a change of heart when the father was able to watch the viral video of his daughter being hit and move at least a few meters from where she was standing. And he felt a sudden shift of feeling and guilt, which he realized that the impact was too strong for anyone to handle, and believed that the driver should be taught a lesson.
So, the father of the victim, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Pero why is the SOP, but why did the police officer try to convince her to sign an affidavit right away? Was it the settlement? Ito ba yung areglo that she was talking about? Bakit yun kaagad yung procedure here? Should it not be, should she not have been informed that she has a right to a lawyer, that she has a right to file a case? Because she was in the right.
Yes,
She was
ma'am. Actually,
walking-
that was never, that is not part of our protocol in traffic investigation. Well, we do not encourage settlement, But of course, if both parties would like to settle it among themselves, the investigator would never be a part of it. The investigator would give them some time to talk and would request that their settlement or their agreement should be put into writing and have it notarized. So our investigator did not facilitate in any way to settle the case.
Okay, so just to be clear, Colonel Joey, if this happens to us, what should we do? Should we make sure that we write the affidavit first, have it notarized in the presence of, even before thinking about any possible settlement? Just for us to know, like, what should we do if we are the ones who encounter an accident like this?
Well, as I have said, ma'am, we do not encourage settlement.
Yeah.
I think it would be more appropriate for the case to go through a formal legal proceedings to ensure justice and proper compensation.
Yeah.
However, there are some instances wherein both parties are insisting because of the inconvenience that will be brought, because their presence is required during inquest proceedings. Now, in that case, if they do not want to undergo such inconvenience, then we will just recommend that the case will be filed directly without their presence.
Yes, but I don't think the police officer in charge in this case did that, did he? I mean, I don't think the victim in that state would have agreed to sign something right away. She posted about it. She said, hindi niya alam areglo na pala yun. She just thought that was the normal SOP. So again, my question here is, shouldn't the police officer handling this been more responsible?
Yes, and that's the reason that I have instructed them not to repeat this.
If the answer is yes, then what are we doing with him to also teach him a lesson? Because yes, I get the accountability is with the SUV driver, but you are in charge of enforcing the laws.
Right now, Mama, he's administratively being investigated, and as I have said, we are willing to amend our flaws, and we have actually contacted the victim, and we will facilitate the filing of the case.
Colonel, kung sakasakaling magbago, yun nga po may change of heart yung tatay, ano po yung mga maaaring maikaso dun sa SUV driver? And ano daw po yung disposisyon nung driver nung nakausap niyo po yung police yung nag-enforce po dito?
We could file a case of reckless imprudence resulting in physical injuries. And of course, nangyari ito noong November 6, so it's not proper for inquest na. But nonetheless, we will file the case against him.
And then lastly, Colonel, the broader question is how, by the way, I know that you just assumed your position 2 days ago, so congratulations, and I'm sorry we're talking to you under these circumstances right away. But now that you are the chief of police of Taguig, what are you going to do to make sure BGC is a safer city? And this is an issue that's close to our heart because 2 of us live there. And it's true that over the last several years, the residents, our neighbors, everyone has been complaining about how the roads aren't that safe anymore. Motorists just do not respect pedestrians, right? When in fact, there's a law that says pedestrians always have the right of way. So what concrete steps are you going to take to bring back to ensure safety of the roads?
Well, yung first and foremost, to address yung the same thing to happen, we will have to undergo lahat ng ating traffic investigator for another seminar to remind them about the yung protocols in investigating traffic accidents, and of course, yung stricter enforcement of laws.
So, posible po yun na kung wari may pinirmahan, ay pwedeng bawiin?
Actually, it's not a closed case naman. It's very clear naman that based on the report, that it is still open that the status of the case is for record and for it could be filed naman. It's not we
okay.
did not issue any report that it says that it is closed.
Okay. Okay. We will have to leave that there for now, but we'll check back in with you in a few months to see whether you have enforced the laws on a stricter basis. But thank you so much for joining us tonight, and congratulations again on your new post, Colonel Joey Goforth, Chief of Police of Taguig City.